Did you know that many of the myths you believe about money are actually preventing you from achieving true financial freedom? It may seem hard to believe, but your thoughts about money might be one of the biggest barriers on your path to wealth. Today, I'm going to share with you the biggest money myths you need to forget right now. We'll break down these limiting beliefs, and by the end, you'll understand how to adopt a new financial mindset, one that can completely transform your financial life. I've worked in finance for years, helping people get out of debt, start investing, and build a more secure future. And I know that when you begin to understand how the true game of money works, everything changes. Have you ever felt lost when it comes to money? Maybe you work hard but can never seem to save enough. Or maybe you've tried investing but don't know where to start or are afraid of losing money. Worst of all, you think these problems are just part of your reality, that this is how life is, and that you'll never achieve financial freedom. Believe me, I understand exactly what you're going through. I've been there too, and many of the people I work with feel the same way. A lack of a healthy financial mindset and proper planning can really trap us in a cycle of financial struggles. But what few people know is that these problems are entirely solvable. The thing is, most people are victims of myths they've never questioned. Myths passed down from generation to generation or absorbed from external influences. These myths make you feel powerless and out of control when it comes to your finances. But the good news is that you're not alone, and more importantly, there are solutions. If you've identified with any of these situations, know that the problem isn't you, but the limiting beliefs you hold about money. And in today's video, we're going to work on changing those beliefs. Today, we'll debunk the 4 biggest myths that prevent you from achieving true financial prosperity. We'll discuss why the idea that money doesn't grow on trees is a big mistake, how you don't need a lot of money to start investing, and how even small amounts can yield big results. The myth that debt is always bad. You'll understand how to use it smartly to your advantage. Finally, we'll break the belief that wealth is only for the lucky, showing you how you can build wealth with patience, planning, and consistent action. These myths are obstacles to your financial freedom. And by the end of this video, you'll understand how to overcome them and start making decisions that truly make a difference for your future. One of the biggest myths many people believe is that money is rare, hard to earn, and doesn't grow on trees. This may seem logical, but the truth is, when we think this way, we are limiting our own financial possibilities. What many people don't realize is that money is a tool, and like any other tool, it needs to be used wisely to grow. The concept that money doesn't grow on trees is one of the biggest mental blocks there is. It makes you think that to achieve financial freedom, you need absurd luck or a huge inheritance. But that's not how it works. Let's talk about compound interest. This is the secret to growing money over time. When you invest even a small amount and let it grow over time, your money will increase exponentially. The key is consistency and time. For example, if you invest $200 a month in a low-risk investment fund, after 10 years with compound interest, you could have over $35,000 without making major sacrifices or drastically changing your routine. This is the power of money growing almost on its own, but it depends on you starting early and consistently. Now you might think, okay, but I don't have $200 to invest, and that's fine. The beauty of investing is that you can start with much smaller amounts like $50, $100, or even $30 per month. The most important thing is to take the first step and start now. No matter the amount, time is your greatest ally. So instead of thinking that money doesn't grow on trees, start seeing money as a powerful tool that, when used correctly, can work for you. Start with what you have, and let time and compound interest do the rest. Another major myth that many people believe is that you need a lot of money to start investing. The idea that only the wealthy can invest is a belief that prevents many people from taking the first step toward financial freedom. The truth is, with the investment options available today, anyone can start with very little, and the results can be surprising. Let's talk about the power of investing small amounts. Today, There are various investment options that allow you to start with accessible sums, such as government bonds, mutual funds, and even fractional shares. You don't need $10,000 or more to start. You can begin with $50, $100, or even less. The secret is to take the first step and be consistent. Here's a simple example. Suppose you invest $100 a month in a low-risk fund that offers an average return of 8% per year. In 10 years, you could accumulate over $17,000 without needing to make major sacrifices. That's more than many people manage to save over a decade, simply because they never started investing. The beauty of it all lies in compound interest. Over time, the money you invest starts to generate more money, and what you did in the beginning multiplies. So, if you invest even a small amount at the start, it can grow significantly over the years, especially if you're disciplined and continue investing regularly. You don't need to be rich to invest. You just need to start, even with a small amount. The most important thing is to develop the habit of investing, understand how money works in your favor, and over time, watch your wealth grow. So, stop believing that you need a large sum to begin investing. Start with what you have, invest regularly, and take advantage of the power of compound interest. The secret isn't in the size of your initial contribution, but in consistency and time. Another financial myth many people believe is that all debt is bad. The truth is that not all debt is harmful, and in some cases, debt can even be a strategic tool to leverage your financial growth. The problem arises when people don't understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. Bad debt, like credit card debt or high-interest personal loans, can indeed be harmful because it doesn't generate financial returns and only accumulates interest. However, good debt, like debt used to finance a home or invest in a business, can be seen as a way to build wealth. For example, when you finance a home, you're not just taking on debt. You're acquiring an asset that tends to appreciate over time. If you purchase a property for $200,000 and pay it off over 20 years, that property could be worth $300,000 or more, depending on the market and location. In this case, the debt isn't a burden, but rather an investment. Similarly, if you use debt to invest in assets that generate returns, such as stocks or real estate investment trusts, REITs, that debt can be a way to grow your wealth. Of course, this only works if you have a solid understanding of what you're doing and a well-thought-out plan. It's important to highlight that there's no one-size-fits-all solution. The key is to use debt intelligently, prioritizing paying off high-interest debt and leveraging lower-interest debt for investments that offer a positive return. And if you're already in debt, don't despair. The first step is to assess the type of debt you have and look for ways to renegotiate or consolidate it, focusing on eliminating the high-interest ones first. Remember, good debt, when managed wisely, can be a powerful tool to increase your wealth and accelerate your journey toward financial freedom. Another big myth people believe is that wealth is something that only happens to the lucky. This is one of the most limiting beliefs because it makes you think that wealth is beyond your control, something that depends on luck or favorable circumstances. But the truth is quite different. True wealth doesn't come from luck. It comes from smart decisions, consistency, and discipline over time. Look at anyone who has achieved financial independence or become a millionaire. Almost always they followed a path of planning, patience, and persistence. Take, for example, Warren Buffett, one of the richest investors in the world. He started with a small amount of money and, over the years, applied the principles of long-term investing. His fortune was built through patience and the ability to make smart financial decisions, not through luck. Buffett firmly believes that the key to building wealth is consistency and a long-term focus, emphasizing that starting early gives you a major advantage. Similarly, many other millionaires like Carlos Slim and Ray Dalio built their fortunes by focusing on making wise financial choices rather than waiting for a stroke of luck. They realized that with time and a good strategy, money can multiply in a consistent and sustainable way. Don't be fooled. Wealth isn't about luck. It's about making smart choices. It's about making conscious decisions about your money, saving, investing, and reinvesting. And most importantly, understanding that time is your greatest ally. The earlier you start making these decisions, the sooner you'll see the results. So, instead of waiting for luck to strike, treat building your wealth as a long-term plan. Start applying smart financial strategies, stay patient, and keep investing in your future. Luck will no longer be a factor because you won't need it. Now that we've debunked the 4 biggest money myths, it's time to talk about how you can change your financial mindset and take control of your finances effectively. The first step to transforming your relationship with money is recognizing that your current mindset may be holding you back. If you believe that you can't thrive financially, feel insecure about investing, or think wealth is beyond your reach, these beliefs will directly impact your choices and actions. The good news is that this mindset can be changed. Abundance mindset versus scarcity mindset. An abundance mindset is when you believe that opportunities are plentiful and that, through learning and adapting, you can achieve your financial goals. On the other hand, a scarcity mindset makes you think that money is limited and that there's constant competition for a small piece of what's left. This scarcity mentality is at the root of many financial struggles because it leads to procrastination and fear of making important decisions. How to change your financial mindset. Educate yourself about money. No matter how much or how little money you have today, what truly matters is understanding how it works and how you can use it to grow. Financial education isn't just for experienced investors or millionaires, it's for everyone. Books, podcasts, courses, and videos are great tools to expand your knowledge. See money as a tool, shift your perspective, and see money as a means to achieve your goals, not an end in itself. It's a tool to help you achieve financial freedom, live comfortably, or secure your family's future. Instead of focusing solely on how much you earn, focus on how to use what you earn wisely. Take consistent action. Whether you start small or big, the key is to start and remain consistent. The difference between those who achieve financial freedom and those who don't lies not in how much they earn, but in how they manage, invest, and reinvest their money. Build a foundation for financial success. Once you've shifted your mindset, it's time to put it into action. Here are some steps to take control of your finances and begin building wealth. Create a budget. This may sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful tools for managing money. Track your income and expenses, identify where your money is going, and prioritize cutting unnecessary costs. A clear budget gives you a solid starting point. Build an emergency fund. Having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses set aside can provide financial security and peace of mind. This safety net allows you to make better financial decisions without the constant fear of unexpected expenses. Start investing. Remember, it's not about how much you start with, it's about starting. Whether it's government bonds, index funds, or low-risk investments, taking the first step is crucial. Over time, your investments will grow through compound interest. Cut unnecessary expenses. Look for areas where you can save money. It could be as simple as canceling unused subscriptions or preparing meals at home instead of eating out. Small savings can add up over time and be redirected toward investments. Commit to lifelong learning. Financial education is an ongoing process. As you progress, continue to learn, test new strategies, and adapt your plan. Growth is key to long-term success. Time is your greatest ally. The decisions you make today will shape your financial future. The earlier you start, the more time you have to build wealth and take advantage of compound interest. It's never too late to begin, but every moment you delay is an opportunity missed. It might feel challenging at first, and the temptation to procrastinate can be strong. But the truth is, the sooner you start, the sooner you'll see results. Taking small, consistent steps today will lead to significant financial changes over time. You've already taken a huge step by understanding these concepts and debunking the myths that hold so many people back. Now, it's time to act. The journey to financial freedom starts now. You now have the tools to transform your financial life. You've debunked myths, learned the power of investments, understood the difference between good and bad debt, and adopted a mindset focused on growth and abundance. Remember, financial freedom isn't a distant dream. It's the result of your daily choices. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Along the way, you'll find that this journey isn't just about having more money, but about gaining more control, freedom, and quality of life. Now it's time to take action. Start budgeting, build your emergency fund, invest consistently, and embrace the power of financial education. The future you desire begins with the decisions you make today. Take the first step toward your financial freedom and remember, the power to change your life is in your hands. Let's get started. Practical steps to accelerate your financial growth. Now that you have the foundational knowledge and mindset, let's dive into some practical, actionable steps you can take to fast-track your journey to financial freedom. 1. Automate your savings and investments. One of the easiest ways to ensure consistency in your financial habits is to automate your savings and investments. Set up automatic transfers from your main account to a savings account or investment platform each month. This set-it-and-forget-it approach removes the temptation to spend the money elsewhere and builds financial discipline over time. Focus on increasing your income. While saving and budgeting are essential, there's a limit to how much you can cut back. Increasing your income creates more opportunities to save and invest. Look for ways to grow your earnings, whether it's through negotiating a raise, taking on a side hustle, or learning new skills that increase your value in the job market. 3. Set clear financial goals. Without clear goals, it's easy to lose motivation. Define what financial freedom looks like for you. Is it being debt-free, retiring early, owning your home? Once you've established your goals, break them down into smaller, actionable steps and set realistic timelines to achieve them. 4. Diversify. Your income streams, relying on a single source of income, can be risky. Explore ways to create additional income streams, such as freelance work, rental income, or investments that generate passive income like dividends. Diversification not only increases your financial security, but also accelerates your wealth-building journey. 5. Track your progress regularly. Financial growth requires ongoing adjustments. Schedule time each month to review your budget, assess your investments, and measure your progress toward your goals. This habit keeps you accountable and allows you to make informed decisions about where to allocate your resources. Overcoming challenges. Along the way, financial freedom is a journey, and like any journey, there will be obstacles. Here's how to navigate some common challenges. Dealing with setbacks, unexpected expenses, or market downturns can feel discouraging, but they're a normal part of the process. Build a robust emergency fund and diversify your investments to minimize the impact of these challenges. Remember, setbacks are temporary. Persistence is key. Staying motivated, it's easy to feel discouraged if progress seems slow. Celebrate small wins along the way to keep your motivation high. For example, when you pay off a credit card or reach a savings milestone, take a moment to acknowledge your achievement. 3. Avoiding lifestyle. Inflation. As your income grows, the temptation to increase your spending often follows. This is known as lifestyle inflation. Combat it by prioritizing saving and investing increases in income rather than upgrading your lifestyle. Living below your means is a cornerstone of long-term financial success. The power of community and support. You don't have to embark on this journey alone. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your financial goals can provide inspiration and accountability. Consider joining financial communities. Online forums, social media groups, or local meetups focused on personal finance can connect you with people on a similar journey. Seeking mentorship. Learning from someone who has already achieved financial freedom can offer valuable insights and guidance. Sharing your journey. Talking openly with trusted friends or family about your financial goals can help you stay committed and foster mutual support. Final thoughts. Financial freedom isn't about perfection. it's about progress. Each decision you make, no matter how small, contributes to building a better future for yourself and your family. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Focus on consistency, embrace the process, and trust that your efforts will pay off over time. Start today. Automate your savings, invest in yourself, and take control of your financial future. The journey may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. Your future self will thank you. Let's make it happen.